Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of Ylands by Untitled. And in our last video I was having quite a blast with the Rafts, so I wanted to make a video which would be focused a bit more on the boats and how to obtain them. So before we go any further, I need to warn you this game which is still in alpha, and as such everything we're going to see today is subject to change. So I'm back on my old island. I was quite surprised, but I've been creating a new character and the old shack was still there, so it is all good. I've been building a bunch of boats to show you what we can do. But first thing first, we need to be able to do the most basic thing for the boat. So for me the most difficult thing to make are the planks, because there is a whole tree to climb to be able to make these, because if you don't have a saw you cannot make the planks, and the most basic element you need to find to do that is clay. So let's just go around. I'm going to show you how it looks like, because it is an element which is not that easy to spot, and we need a bunch of things first. So let's just take a look. So when you go into the crafting menu, there is something I missed last time. There is a little panel over there which is going to be key item. It's going to show you the thing you need to actually evolve in your crafting tree. So what we need first to build a boat is an unlit smelting furnace, and then we'll need to go and make an unlit blacksmith forge so we can make the saw. Let's just take a look quickly, because the smelting furnace is going to enable us to transform iron ore into iron ingots, and then thanks to these we'll be able to craft the iron saw, which is going to require iron ingots, sticks and a hammer. So it's not too much, but you need to find clay first if you want to make something. Oh, I've got a saber already. Nice. Anyway, so I might want to sleep a bit more so I can show you the true color of the clay. I've got a bunch which is hidden on the island somewhere, and let's just lie a bit. Alright, let's just wait a few more hours. Here we go, it should be better without the fog and stuff. And let's just go. I think there is a bit on the other side of the island. We're going to climb a bit around. I've been putting a lot of these banana trees around. It is something I've been finding on the way, which is that when you've got, let's say you've got anything, a fruit or a vegetable, anything, you can just click on it. You can break it and you can retrieve the seeds. So you can plant your own, and you can make a lot of these trees to keep you alive. I might want to eat something here. Okay, good. So let's just keep going. I need to go on the other side of the island. There is a little place where I can find the required metals. You don't really need to dig too much. If you just go on the highest place of the island, you might be able to spot differences in the color of the land. Let's just advance a bit more. It should not be too far. So if we just pay attention here, there is a little bit of copper here. Let's just keep going, it is not too far. Oh, I can see the cabin, it's just not that far. I've been digging a bit though. So we've got a bit more iron over there, I think. And this should be clay. I was digging around, I did not spot this one. And yes, so this is this one here. So the very white thing is clay. We're going to check out outside, it might be clay also. Let's just pick up my pickaxe and let's take a look. So we've got flint here. So clay and flint are very close to each other in terms of color. I'm going to take a look. Maybe I can make things a bit easier to spot, but basically this is the color you're looking for. It is, let's say, white-ish, and you will be able to retrieve. I'm going to just dig a bit so I can just show you how it is going to look like. So you will be able to retrieve these bits of clay, which are going to enable you to make the required smelting furnace. So let's go back home. I don't know if all the islands are similar, but if it is the case, you will see this little shack next to it, and I think there is a bunch of boots and stuff you can actually gather here. Okay, let's go on the other side. Let's just go back to the furnace, and let's keep climbing our way through the tree to make the I think it might be coal here. There is plenty of color you do not spot at first, but which are quite important. I'm hungry, I'll just eat something. Alright, let's just keep going. We should be able to find the base quite soon. Oh, I've got a little something here which we'll just take a look at later. I wanted not to show it right away, but it is there, so it is there. It's going to be our boat for our next mission, I believe. It is quite a big thing, but it's not that difficult to build. When you've got the right materials, the clay is going to be the most difficult to find, because if you want to make nails, it's going to be quite easy. You will get the iron ingots, and most of the other things are quite easy, except maybe for the claws. So we've got now enough to make a smelting furnace. I'm just going to show it to you, but I'm not going to build it because we've got one already. So we don't have enough yet, but if we were to dig a bit more, we would have the 15 bits and we'll be able to make the furnace. Then with the furnace, I've got a little bit, let's say, of iron ore, which is looking like that. I'm going to put it in my inventory. You will need to use your flint, or maybe if you've got a second way to lit things. And what was it called? I'm going to show it to you quickly if I find it, because it is a mess in there. I think it might be with the tool. It's going to be easier. And there is more and more things, so it's more and more difficult to spot things. If I was to remember the name, I could just type it. Oh, it is a bow drill. So if you don't have any flint, you can make a bow drill with a stick bow, a stone, and any bark. So it is quite easy to do. And then you can use these to lit your furnace. I'm going to lit the forge as well. Alright. Then you just make your iron ingots like that, and you will wait for these to finish. It's going to enable you to do the iron saw. You will need, I might want to find a stick as well. There is a bunch around here, I believe. Yes, we've got one here. So for the armor, it's pretty much the same. You just need to find. You can do it with a regular armor. You don't need to have iron armor. So for the regular armor, I think you just need a stick and a stone. So it's fairly easy to do. But this iron saw here is going to be very, very helpful. We're going to. Do I want to craft one? Nah, it's not really necessary. But thanks to this saw, we're going to be able to do these planks. So when you've got the saw, you just need to find a bunch of logs. I should have some in my inventory. Yes, I do. And with the saw, you're going to be able to do the planks. Yes, it is the case. So regular logs and just a saw, and we can craft these planks. And if you want to make, let's say, a regular little boat, you just need a bunch of planks, nails, and clothes. So for clothes, we'll just see that a bit later. But let's begin with the nails and the planks. So the planks, we've been covering it. So the nails, let's just take a look. So here they are. You need just a little bit of ingots, iron ingots, and any armor. So you can just make a bunch. Once the thing is lit, it's going to do it. You just need to wait 1 minute, and you will get a bunch more nails. Then, let's see, I've got planks, I've got nails. Let's just go for the clothes. I'm not sure I've got enough to do it, but we'll just get it if it is necessary. So to make the clothes, we need to have 3 yarn. To make the yarn, we need to have cotton, and we can find cotton on the island. I'm just going to show you a bunch. I think it is also on the other side of the island, so we'll just need to go through. I'm going to just cross from the middle. It's going to be easier. Plus I've got my little lighthouse, kind of. I need to make a bigger one if I want to see my island from before. Maybe with more lamp and stuff, because it is fairly easy to see things from afar when there is a bit of light at night. So you can just spot things a bit easily. I've been doing that one for this occasion. I hope it's going to be enough, but I'm not really sure. I might want to lit this thing at some point to make it possible for me to find it back. Nonetheless, I was speaking about cotton. So cotton, we should have some around. If I did not plunder the place already. I don't think so though. It's growing quite fast, so we should be able to find some around. I can... is it? No, it's not. We've got corn. We should have quinoa around. But pineapples over there. Let's just try to find a bit more cotton. I just need to... I think I saw some. Just a bit further. So if you want to make these, you need... Oh, there is a bit here. So this one over there is cotton. I'm going to pick one. We've got a little bit more over there. So this is cotton. You cannot really miss it. It is just wildflower. You can pick up a bunch. So we can just build a bit more. I don't really know if I got enough. And then we'll just go back home. I don't think we need anything else on this side of the... Oh, there is one here. On the island. Alright. Let's see. So these are, as I was saying, iron. This is really easy to spot. It's a lot easier to spot than the clay. Okay, so I just need to aim for the lighthouse, and I should be back home very, very soon. And I'll just aim for the boat, the big boat up there. Okay, so the thing with the boat is that you build the hull and then you just put things on it. It is you cannot enter the hull though. There is no lower level. I believe maybe at some point we'll get bigger boats which are going to enable us to get inside. But this one, it is just a bridge with thing on it. So it's not that big. Okay, I was speaking about clothes. So clothes, you need a bunch of things to do it. So if you want to make yarn, you need to do it with a spinning wheel. So the spinning wheel is going to, let's just take a look, you should find it easily here. So spinning wheel, you need to find a bowl, wooden pieces and rope. So it's quite easy, you just need to find a bit of grass to do the rope. The wooden pieces, you just cut a tree, and for the bowl you just need to use a bunch of stick to do it, I think. Yes, one stick and one knife. So fairly easy, not so much iron matches and stuff. Then, when we've got that, we've got the spinning wheel here. Let's just use a bit of... do I have not enough cotton? Seems strange. Let's take a look. Oh, no, it's alright. It was just a little bug, I think. Or maybe it was a filter or something. So you need 3 cotton plants to do 1 yarn. Alright, so we're not going to be able to do much more, but I think I might have some into one of my box. Should be the third. Yes, I've got 2 more. Lucky. Alright. And I've got maybe a bit more things. Anyway, let's just go back. It should not be finished yet, but when we are going to be done with the yarn, we need to bring 3 yarn to the second kind of let's say tool for these. We need to make a weaving loom, and to make I might want to eat something if I don't want to die. Alright, so the weaving loom, let's just take a look. It might be an important thing as well. So the weaving loom, I just need to find it. Where was it? Got the spinning wheel, tanning rack. Is it not in the important thing? I don't see it. Oh, it's just over there. Okay, so for this one it's fairly easy as well. You just need to find to make a bunch more pole and a bunch more rope, and then you will be able to 2 more seconds. Here we go. Then you will be able to make your first bits of clothes. So it is fairly easy, you just need to have the right station. For me, really the hardest part is to find the clothes. Not the clothes, no, it's stupid. It's the clay, my mistake. So when you've got the clay, it's going to be a lot easier. Just need to find enough to be able to do that, because it's going to require quite a bit of clay. Okay, then when it's being built, we're not going to build the boat, because we've got one already. I'm just going to show you how it works. This one is going to work a bit more differently than the raft. So the raft, it was a very cool little thing. I just got one here. I'm not going to show how it is being made, because I think we've been covering that already, but I might. Let's just take a look. So the raft. We've got 2 kind of raft. We've got the regular raft, which is going to require 10 logs and 10 ropes, so fairly easy to do. And then we've got the bamboo raft, which is going to require 10 bamboo stick and 10 ropes. So these are really the most basic things, but they are already pretty fun to use. Let's just remove the filter. Just go in there, so you can just... I love the animation of the little gate, just working pretty well. We're going to just go around a bit. Alright, and you can just go backward. It's one of the most maneuverable vehicle I've been trying yet in the game. The boats are not as, let's say, you cannot maneuver as well, but they are much faster. So if you want to go from island to island, it's probably a better choice. Still, I would definitely like to be able to bring a raft with me, so I can, or maybe another kind of boat with rams and stuff, so you can just, or maybe some kind of tracker or something, which we could use with a bunch more people to make it more maneuverable. We'll see. Maybe there is a Viking island somewhere. We'll need to explore the place a bit. So I was speaking about this boat here. So this boat, we need a bunch of things to make it work. Let's just take a look at this boat. Yes, boat. So this one we just need a 5 close, so we need to do what we've been doing 5 times. We need to find a bunch of planks, so fairly easy to do when you've got the saw. So nails, it is also something we've been covering, so with all of these we are going to be able to make that boat. That boat we cannot, there is no mast to be done, it is already done. There is, you can add a bunch of things like light and stuff, you just do what you do with everything, you just use the free placement and you just stick it to the thing. It is not as maneuverable as the other one because you do not move when you've got no sails on. This is why I've been making a second hole here, because it is. Oh, I might be able to exit. Maybe I won't. You can just go back a bit, but you cannot rotate when you are not. Okay, we should be able to go out now. We're not. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. We are going to be in trouble. I might be obligated to destroy the thing a bit. Come on, just rotate a bit. We might be able to use it. This is a place I've been making for the raft, not the boat. So it is relatively fast. And you don't really need to pay attention too much. It is going to go pretty fast, pretty quickly. I'll just go around a bit. I'm going to park it again, but maybe not as well as it was. So with that one, you should be able to reach different kind of island. You can maybe even stick a bit of storage to the front here, so you can bring a bit of food with you. So it is definitely a good way to travel from island to island. I must say I prefer this one, but it is nonetheless efficient. So I'll just bring it back. It is quite a cool boat already. I might be willing to be careful with the shark over there, but it is not moving since I've been building this shack, so I did not really try to bother him either. We are, let's say, peaceful to each other for now. So we got a nice little boat here, but we are probably more interested in making the bigger one. So for the bigger one, we need a bunch more things. Let's say it might be a ship. Yes, it is a ship. Oh, I missed this one. It is a smaller version. So I made the bigger one, but I think it's probably the same, kind of. Anyway, so to make these, we just need the same kind of thing. We need the plank, the nails, and the logs, but in bigger quantity. You know what we might want to do? The little one? Do I have enough thing? I might want to cut a bunch more trees. I could maybe use a bunch more of these ingots to make more nails. And yeah, planks. Seems definitely possible. Let's just take a look. Got a bunch of nails here. I'm going to try to make more. I did not make the little ones. It's going to be interesting. So. Oh, no, don't do that. We need to do more of these, so we need more iron ingots. I should be adding a bunch here already. Yes, good. We're going to transform these into nails. I need as much as possible. Alright. Meanwhile, I'm going to do a bunch of planks. Where were these? Over there. Okay, so we need 50, I think. Done. Okay. Good. And we need a bunch more logs because we are going to lack logs. I think I could cut a few trees. It's not such a big deal. How much do I need? Ship. So the little one. And 50 logs. Okay, I can do that. I got a bunch more trees which are not cutted down yet. I've been doing a mess around a bit. It is requiring quite a bit of wood to make these boats. So I've been a real nightmare for this island. I'm pretty sure it will be relieved when I'm going to leave, which is not a sure thing though. I will need to plant a bunch more trees for when I come back. Anyway, just pick up these. We're going to try to focus on logs. The iron axe is quite efficient if you compare to the regular stone one. Now, got a little bit more. I just remove the trunk. Alright, there is more. Sometimes it's giving a log, but not all the time. You can also use the saw to saw the tree as well. It's quite efficient. I'm going to show you in a sec. Alright, more things. Alright, a little bit more. Need to check how much I've got. 37? Is it the case? I'll just check. Yes, it is. So we don't need so much. I'm going to cut another tree, this time with a saw. So let's just saw it down. Alright, so it is working quite well. It's doing a little bit less noise than the axe. I like it. And I don't know if there is a difference in amount of log we get, but it's working well. Let's just eat something. And let's just recover a bunch more of these logs. We are not far from the hull of the boat. Come on. Got a few more over there as well. Okay, 3 more and we'll be good. Are we missing some? Yes, we are. I can try to get this one. Okay, no more log here. Yep, we're just lacking one. It's just a shame. Let's just get another one. There is no possible way out of it. Okay, going down. And let's just not get crushed by the tree. I don't know if it is possible, but it could be definitely something which could happen. Alright, let's just pick up all of these. We'll need these anyway, because I will probably need to add a bunch more things on the boat. We're not going to leave it just like that. They're going to give us things on shore and maybe the helm. But we'll need to make a mast and maybe other thing. Don't remember. Ah yes, there is 2 more things we need to do. Okay, let's just go back. And we are going to make this little boat over there. I'm going to try to do it in the right direction here. So let's see, we want to make a boat and we are lacking nails, I think. Let's just pick these up. Do we? How much do we have? Oh yes, more than enough, I think. Maybe not. Could it be more than that? Large ship. We want the regular ship, please. Over there. So all good, it is just costing 100 nails, so just build it. Just get a bit closer. Oh, it is already quite big, isn't it? No, it's not the same size, it's a little bit smaller, but not too much. Let's just rotate it. Alright. Let's just drop it just over there, and now we've got the hull. Seems to be, yeah, it's touching the ground. Not good. Maybe I could advance. Nah, there is no mast, so it's not going to work. I can climb the rope. I hope they're going to add animation for rope climbing, because I don't really like to be just TP'd up there. It's not feeling right. So we've got onshore here, which is going to be quite handy to keep your boat at bay. Just go over there. As you can see, it's working well. Just remove it, because we're going to try to make a mast and just make it advance a bit, because it is a little bit too much on the coast here. And we've got the helm, which is not going to work well for now. There is nothing. We are lacking a mast and stuff. So we need to make one of these. And to do that, we'll probably need a bit of clothes. So let's just take a look. I've got some which should be ready here. It's probably not going to be enough though. And let's see. A mast. Let's just go for the big one. We need a massive blob. Oh, it's going to take a while. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that. It's just going to take too much time. I could make a regular mast. You know what? You see, I need 10 clothes. The massive log I might want to explain. The sewing kit. I don't remember. I think I've been looting most of these. So I don't know if we can actually do this. I'm going to check. This crafting sewing kit. Okay, so it's fairly easy. You just need to make a bone needle with the bone of an animal you will have killed, and a bit more yarn. So it's fairly easy to do the sewing kit, even though I had some in storage. Okay, so I was about to do more clothes. You know what? I'm just going to make a little kit, and I'm going to produce the clothes we need. Let's just do that. It's going to be so much faster. All right, so I've been cooking some bananas, and we are ready to build this mast. Let's just take a look. I just need to make 1 massive log, I think. I should have enough to do so. So for a massive log, you need to bring 8 regular logs. So we just need 1 of these. And then let's just take a look at the mast. We've got 2 of these. Let's just go for the large one. We just need 9 more ropes. Quite easy. I've got a little bit of grass which is ready for this. Let's just build all with the one we need. Alright. We're going to board the boat, so we can build the masts at the right spot. Let's just see, we might have a good place in the middle. I'm going to try to aim with the helm to be... Is the helm... It seems to not be placed well. I'm not sure. It's not such a big deal, we'll just try to do the best we can. Anyway, let's just go for the mast. We've got the large mast, so I'm going to bring it to the middle. It is not going to be a ship with 3 masts. I'm going to put just a regular one on this one, just one single one. So if we just take a look up there, we can see that the sail seems to be right, kind of. The bits of wood are on the right side. We could just rotate it if it was not the case, but I think the game is trying to place it correctly by default. So let's just bring this mast a bit in the middle like that. It should be fine. Alright, so if you are not happy with the placement, you can basically just break it quickly afterward. Alright, you're going to recover basically every bit of it, so you can just do it again. And I was speaking about that, I might want to just put it a bit more to the front, like that. Alright, now we've got a mast in the middle. Yes, it should be a bit better. And thanks to this, we are going to be able to advance a bit. Oh, I'm still lacking the wind indicator, I forgot about that. So it is a little bit of wood with a flag on it. It's not too difficult to make. You just need to... I'd not really, just need a bit of cloth and a stick. So fairly easy to do. And where was it? Just over there. I will need to go to bed so I can see something, because it is quite dark now. I might want to do that quickly. Let's just put that thing on. I might want to do it... why could I put this? Okay, we'll see tomorrow. It's just too dark. I don't see a thing here. Let's just sleep quickly, and we'll just resume our little building session here. Alright. I think I still need... Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? It is not surely the right place to be. Anyway, let's just pick up my roasted bananas. And let's go back to my ship. So I was lacking the wind indicator, so I need to place it somewhere. I cannot place it on the thing, do I? I might be. Let's just take a look with the... It's a bit strange, but I don't really have so much place to put it where I can see it. So for now it's going to be here. Maybe I will move it later on. Anyway, let's just go back to third person view, and we might be able to move that boat now. There is no more thing lacking. Let's just open the sails and let's just try to advance a bit. I think I've been putting the sail in the wrong direction here. Yes, I did. Obviously did. It's working nonetheless. Very strange. So it was not putting it by default on the right direction. Let's just break the mast again. I'm not sure I'm going to recover everything then. It's a bit longer, yes. No, I might not be able to recover everything. Come on, buddy, give me the mast back. We cannot climb the mast. It is a shame. It would be, I hope they are going to add this, because I would definitely like to be able to go to the nest up there, to be able to see around, especially when you are lost at sea. Come on, buddy. Am I still cutting that thing? I should be. Come on, buddy. It's taking quite a while, but it's going to work eventually. I think I've been removing the onshore on the other boats. I've been maybe I should move the helm as well on this one, but it's taking so much time to remove. Come on, just a bunch more, I believe. Nah, okay, maybe I'm pretty sure it's possible, but it's going to take a while. So we're going to go on the other boats, and I will just fix this one at another point. I'll just go and get my raft here. Alright. And let's just board it. It is, let's say it's far from perfect. I've been putting logs on the side not to fall, but at some point I will be able to make wood blocks, which are going to be a little bit more nice and fitting a bit better to the kind of beauty this ship deserves. But it is already pretty functional. I've got all the things which are necessary. We've got workshops and stove and stuff, and it's working well. I had an issue with the stove. I tried to put it into the shack, but it was saying that it was, let's say, in the water, so I was not able to lit it, but it is working well on the boat, so I think it is some kind of a different state here. I've got the onshore, which is over there. We're going to move it. It should be lifted, yes. And now the boat is going to be possible to travel with. I've got also a little bed to lie on and sleep. Plenty of box to put things. And three nice little mast to drag the boat as fast as possible. Plus there is the wind indicator which is just over there. Okay, let's go. Full sail on. We don't really see so well, which is maybe a flaw of my design. I should maybe have kept the boat differently. Anyway, we're going to go around a bit. I'm not going to go too far. We'll just do that in another video, which is going to be focused a bit more on discovery. I will try to fill the boat with things, and we'll try to discover new islands. But for now, we're just going to go to sea a bit. I might want to just... It is quite heavy, but I'm pretty sure it is a very nice base to begin to explore the game with. I would definitely recommend to go for the big one if you want to leave the first island in good condition here. So guys, I think we're going to conclude this video here. I'm going to keep it relatively short because this is mostly to show the boats and how it works. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!